We're here in the beautiful Singapore, and we're here with Indotoken. Could you please introduce yourself?
Okay, so my name is Dr. Walter Tonetto, and we are going to be issuing an Indocoin. Yeah, and we signed. Shall I give a little background to that?
Yeah, of course.
We signed at the end of February. It's an historic event with the world's largest Muslim organization, Nahdlatul Ulama, and you for short, 96 million members. So, and we have a mandate for all things digital, including, of course, cryptocurrency. It was, in fact, it's a very, very nice narrative to note. One of the former leaders, Abdul Rahman Wahid, popularly known as Gustua, it's kind of his dying wish. Maybe apocryphal, but I think there's some substance to that. He wanted Indonesians to have their own coin. So we're now at the point of making this happen. We have a very strong team of advisors. We have ex-ministers on our board. Wow. We have the current chairman of PT Pertamina, number one taxpayer in Indonesia. We have a really, really strong, and I think our tokenomics model is also really, really solid. Okay. And we want to be able to give something back to Indonesians. The world's most, if you will, profitable economy in the sense that it has the most natural resources, but yet you have this gaping disparity between the rich and the poor. And that's got to change, yeah?
All right.
We have the tools, yeah?
All right, cool. And how does is it like, what's the concept? I mean, you want to make a cryptocurrency for the Indonesians based on which blockchain? How does it?
Yeah, I won't go into details of the blockchain. I mean, we started with the ERC20, and we're going to have a private and a public blockchain, of course. We're in the point of finalizing, we're aggregating best-of-breed technologies. Okay. So this is the important point. It's going to be, really some amazing things that the consumer is going to use. We start off, of course, as a utility token, but I want really, in terms of the vision of things, it has to move towards stablecoin at some point to have the characteristics of a stablecoin. I think it's really, really important to have also a hedge against these fluctuations of the dollar,
All right. And so you have a support from the Indonesian government. How does the regulation look like?
Now, we don't have any formal support yet. I don't want to be overspoken. That in some people's minds will be moving towards the idea of a sovereign coin is very, very likely. Now, the worst case scenario is that the Indonesian president still, as is the current kind of narrative, is say, oh, we're still undecided about this. And then we can issue this internally to the organization. And then, of course, everybody's going to see that the humongous benefits that this have irresistibly will be drawn towards us. I see the Indonesian government as endorsing this at some point, definitely. The question is when this will happen. We'll have to see that, and I don't want to be overspoken in that regard.
All right. What are the challenges for you as a project? I mean, technology-wise or maybe partnership-wise, the challenges?
Yeah, I mean, at some point, I think this narrative will be much, much lengthier than's presently happening. There were, of course, many, many challenges to get us to the position we're in right now. Right now, we have this little challenge that we have a wonderful vehicle or a whole suite of vehicles on the road, but we don't have sufficient fuel in the tank. So we'll be moving to the seed funding stage, and then moving private sale, and then going that route, yeah.
How much capital are you looking for?
Okay, this is something that's not the ordinary ICO. We'll be raising in 5 stages over a period of 15 months. Each stage will be $500 million. Right. So the total valuation, and you can look at it, Tokenomics in detail, is valued at 17.5 billion. So we'll be raising around about 2.5 billion. Our soft cap is rather low, 5 million. Why 5 million? It gets us off the ground. We are scheduled to do a pilot project, very likely in Bali. So we're in discussions with the government there. Okay. We have signed with Perusa, the local government company. So they're very, very keen to get going. Okay. And I want to show also to the investors then, hey, we've got real things on the ground, real use cases. We're not speculating in some foreign orbit. And I want to be signing on thousands and thousands of users on a daily basis. And that's going to become irresistible.
All right. Sounds good. So people can go to indotoken.io?
Indocoin.com. Oh, yeah. It should be released, the webpage should be released any day now. And of course, it's a work in progress that needs some spiffing up. It's a continual process, but the white paper is finished, the pitch deck, and so we'll be looking seriously at.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Walter.
Thank you.
And all the best with this project.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Yes.